Okay, everybody, are you ready for the One Take Sunday? Or what is it, One Question Sunday?
Single question Sunday!
Single Question Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
I don't know why I wanted to do that.
Okay.
And don't get too carried away with this one, everybody, right? But what is your biggest pet peeve?
Jessica.
Okay, this one's an easy one for me. I've had this ever since I was a little kid.
Living with Rebecca. Oh, I know.
No, it's when I'm in the shower and somebody decides to cook meat. I hate that. Because I think I stink. I think I can't get the smell out.
Oh, I just smell like meat today. What did I think of a piece of meat?
No. Oh, that is very interesting.
Are you serious? Are you sure you don't have any other normal?
No, that's my biggest pet peeve. That's my biggest pet peeve.
On
I
that
hate that.
note,
Okay, Michael.
what is your biggest pet peeve?
Wait, Ryan.
What?
Next time Jessica gets in the shower, let's pull out the bacon.
And waft it under the door.
That is so mean. Oh. I'm getting so aggravated just thinking about it. I'm like, ooh. I really am.
That is so funny.
So the only one that's coming to mind right now, one of my biggest pet peeves, is when something is being discarded, like out in the yard or something. I take it and it's not mine, but it's like, it's going to get ruined and forgotten. So I take it and I take care of it and I make it beautiful again, and then somebody goes, oh, that's mine, swipe.
Oh.
But like they didn't care about it at all until I made it beautiful and clean and fixed it up and made repairs to it if it was broken, and then like the second it's beautiful again, you're like, oh, I was looking for that, swipe, and I'm like, it makes me so mad.
Okay, I have to say a different pet peeve.
Okay.
My biggest pet peeve is when people leave out perfectly good food and it gets wasted and goes bad.
Yeah.
Oh, or when people put their fingers over the...
Yeah, don't put your finger over that.
I just actually put it over there. I put my finger over the mic, so...
I think Michael's actual middle name is Pet Peeve. Michael Pet Peeve Beach. That sounds bad.
Okay, Corbin,
Daddy.
what is your biggest pet peeve?
Do you know what a pet peeve is?
No.
A pet peeve is something that people do that really annoys you.
People that were bothering me while I clean my room. And my dad tells me to.
Oh, yes, that is a pet peeve and a half. Okay.
So my pet peeve is when Corbin messes with my toys that I just barely make, like the pirate ship, and he broke and I like.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
reasonable.
pet peeve.
Yeah, that makes me kind of mad, really mad.
Fair?
Yeah.
Diva.
Oh, what? Hey, Ellie, I have a question for you. Come here. Okay, stop. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Princesses.
Princesses?
Oh, those darn princesses.
Oh!
Why?
You look like a lovely princess.
But she has her dress.
Woo!
Let me do that.
Whoa!
Alright, it's Ryan's turn.
Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves, truthfully, is mostly from the past when I didn't have a car. And I always had to rely on somebody else for getting to ride in the car. And when I constantly would try and get ready, always on time, but then they were always late. No matter what I did. I would try to get early even faster, and I would be ready like 2 hours before something. And just waiting and waiting. And then the other person would make me late. And it was so frustrating. Even if I would say something, they would push it right back on me a lot of the time and say, well, if you would have done this, I could have gotten ready faster. That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
So today we weren't trying to focus on just being negative, even though that's kind of like a negative question, but if you really want to get to know somebody, you have to know the good and the bad. And all of it. Thanks you guys for watching Single Question Sunday today. I have something I need to tell you about. Monday, maybe tomorrow for you, Monday, September 12th, we're going to be doing a live stream with the Ohana Adventure at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 6:30. If you're on the East Coast, it's going to be 9:30. So just so everybody knows, come view the live stream. It's going to be really fun with the Ohana Adventure. Check out their YouTube channel and tune in 7:30 p.m. for the live stream. Tell them the beach house sent ya. We're all going to be there. It's going to be really fun. We're going to play some games and do some game show type stuff and just hanging out and goofing off and telling jokes.
So let us know what your biggest pet peeve is in the comments below. Also come up with some more questions that we can answer on Single Question Sunday. We do this mostly so that we don't have to make like a full-on vlog throughout the day, so that we can kind of have like a day of rest with it being Sunday. I don't know if I want to hear that, open that can of worms with everybody, because what if their biggest pet peeve is when... Are you okay?
Okay.
Wait, what if their biggest pet peeve is like us leaving diapers on the ground and they see it in the vlog?
Well, then they'll tell us. Alright, we love you guys. We really do. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Pause the game. Well, I'm excited to watch the footage. I haven't even seen it yet, so I don't know what to expect. Becca.
She had such good pictures.
Okay, I don't want to spoil all of them.